Bella's here today as a 1-month recheck after stem cell transplant. What we did was both stifles. There was a chronic cruciate ligament damage on the right side, moderate chronic cruciate ligament damage on the left side, degenerative joint disease or arthritis in both elbows, which was minor also. Most of all, it was the right, and to a second degree, it was the left. So this is 1 month post stem cell, and we're going to just have Bella's owners talk to you a little bit about that. Okay. So can you just give us some information as to what was her activity briefly before the procedure?
Bella's activity was quite limited after she injured her leg. I would take her out to walk. We would just go out just far enough for her to do what she had to do and come back in. And she would move with great difficulty to the point where I would feel bad even bringing her out, because it was obvious she was in a lot of pain and her mobility was very limited. She had a quite extreme limp. And frequently, if she tried to move quickly, she would totally lift up her right leg and just move on her other 3 legs. Prior to the injury, she would jump up onto my bed to sleep and up onto the couch, and she was unable to do that after the injury.
Is she on any medications now?
She's still on the Rimadyl and the little white pill.
The tramadol.
The tramadol, yeah, how could I forget that? However, much less. I've kind of been weaning her off slightly.
Good.
And she hasn't. I did not give her tramadol today, nor did she have any tramadol at all yesterday. She did have Rimadyl twice yesterday and this morning, but I haven't given her the tramadol at all today or yesterday.
And how can you describe her walking, her abilities to get around at this point?
So much better. It's hard to explain how much better. She climbs up onto my bed with no difficulty. When she gets off the bed, I notice her pushing off the bed with both back legs. She still has a bit of a limp. It's still noticeable, but she's moving faster. When she walks now, she insists on going much further, and she's moving fast. In fact, she's even trotting at times when I take her for a walk. She attempted to walk down toward the highway, not in the street, but to the sidewalk, which was it's a much longer walk. I wouldn't let her, but she wanted to do that. I'm trying to think of the other things she's doing. She's very playful now, which she hadn't been in a long time. I have another dog, and she interacts with her in a much more playful manner now. She was actually using her injured leg to scratch herself, which I haven't seen her doing. In general, she just seems happier, she seems more comfortable, and she's moving around much easier than she was.
Good. Story about Bella. This is really cute. Go ahead.
When I tried to give Bella her dental stick, she wouldn't take it from my hand. Instead, she began gesturing with her head in the direction of the other room, And I finally realized that what she wanted me to do was to throw it, and so I threw it, and she ran and got it, and then took it in her mouth and ran in the other room with it to eat it, which is something that I don't think I've ever seen her do that. So,
She wanted to play.
yeah, it was a very playful gesture. So.
And there's Bella.